Crises are highly stressful situations with potential for very negative outcomes. You're very stressed about money and are having trouble paying your rent. You receive an eviction notice. A friend who likes to binge drink calls you on the phone and asks if you want to go out that night. Binge drinking in such a situation is likely to make things worse. Crises are short-term. Crisis survival skills are designed to be used only in the short term. When they are overused, as in everyday painful situations or in avoiding every unwanted emotion, problems will never be resolved. When this happens, crisis survival skills can amount to avoidance of building a life worth living and can make things worse rather than better in the long term. You may get the urge to attack another person. If you distract yourself from the urge by playing loud music or going to a movie or scrolling on Instagram or some other form of distraction, it might work here. But if every time a difficult to solve problem comes along, you avoid or distract from it, problems will remain unsolved and life is unlikely to improve. I have my clients make lists of distractions, pleasurable activities, things they can do to self-soothe, and ways to practice self-care when they are in a neutral state. I encourage them to choose from these lists as a means to take care of themselves or to give themselves time and to give themselves space so that they can come back with their emotions clear. When I present the idea of distracting, I say, a distraction is something that helps you shift your focus to something else. In order for it to be long-term effective, the promise has to be that you will return to the previous difficult situation when you feel better. Crisis creates intense pressure for quick resolution. Most crises fall into two broad categories. The first, you have a strong urge to engage in a destructive behavior. This might be taking drugs, impulsively quitting a job, hitting someone in anger. In these situations, acting on the strong urge would be ineffective. The other category would be you facing a major demand that will have serious consequences if it goes unmet. Paying your bills or credit cards might be an example. If you feel completely overwhelmed and unable to focus and get it done, shutting down and avoiding such demands is not effective. In both cases, crisis survival skills are needed.